have the actual camera. So as you guys know, we are in the fourth quarter. Anybody aware that we're in the fourth quarter? All right, if not, this is your warning. This is where we are right now. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about a full court press. Now, many of you that know me know that I'm not a sports person, but I will study anything I need to study to make sure that I have information so that I can use that analogy however I need to use that analogy. And I can communicate with my friends and family members that are sports fans, right? So I want to talk to you guys about the full court press. So, you know, as a full court press, it's all defense, right? So you're running the entire court, no matter who has the ball, you're running it in defense. Great thing about being a part of the brokerage that we are a part of, we're one of the largest brokerages out there. And not only that, we are part of Go, and Go is one of the largest groups in Keller Williams and the top 15 in real estate. I hope that you guys are using some of those statistics when you're meeting with your clients, you're meeting with your friends, even your friends and your family members, so that they know that you're a part of something special, that they know that you're a part of something big. You're like America's brokerage, right? Like Cowboys are America's team, you are America's brokerage. And so I hope you guys are using that. Even in defense, one thing I want to share with you guys is that when you're playing, you don't let anyone else get to your clients, your friends, your farm area, anyone else before you. You are the person to educate them. You don't let Zillow educate your friends, your family, your clients, past or future clients about the market. You should be that person. You should be the go-to. You should be the person who's going to actually run. So the fact that we are in the fourth quarter and we may have been running defense, running that full court press, I want us to switch to offense. It is time to figure out what plays you've been using the entire year. So the beginning of 2023, I hope that everyone on here had a GPS that you were actually using, and that is your play, right? So that's your play, right? Your 135, your GPS, that's your play. That's what you should be running. Figure out what on there actually worked, right? So what play on there worked, what worked at the highest level, and I want you guys to definitely start using it. Here's what's going to happen to every other agent out there in the industry. They've been benched, they are tired, they're worn out, and they are going to stop and they're going to rest. You will not rest. You're going to keep running your play, right? And so if they are resting, you can take advantage of that opportunity. They are already planning for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and they're planning for 2024. They have already given up on 2023. So in October, the fourth quarter, all the way until the end of December, you can make the best of the entire year. So I want you to pretend that the very, very beginning of 2023 until now was just practice. I want you to pretend like it was just practice, and now it's time to really get in the game and run the play at the highest level. You need to lead generate at the highest level. You need to do your buyer consultation at the highest level, knowing that when you end that consultation, they are ready to sign with you. I want you to go in and assume that they are going to sign the paperwork. Don't even ask. Just go ahead and pull it out for them to start signing and letting them know what's going to happen next. I think it's really, really important that we do that. Now, I know many of you guys on here, because I know your market center, have heard of the Millionaire Real Estate Agent Playbook. Let me take off my filter so you can see it. In the event that some of you guys have not seen it yet, I guess I can do that. Let's see. Background. All right, right here. You guys have seen this. So if Homebuyer Seminars was working for you, I want you to just open up the book and look at somebody else's Homebuyer Seminar and see if there's something in here that you're missing as a part of your Homebuyer Seminar. If you have that as a part of your 135 or your GPS. How many new agents do I have on here that have no idea what I'm talking about? Use your reactions at the bottom if you can. Anybody? All right. So everybody on here is, okay, perfect. I love that, Teresa. So here, so basically, I want you to guys to make sure you pull out your 135, dust it off if you need to dust it off, and then I want you really just to kind of focus in on what you actually should be working on, and then just keep pushing, push all the way to the end of the year. I want you guys to do that. If open houses has been working for you, then do that at the highest level. The fourth quarter is not the time to run a brand new play. Right? We got to run the plays that we know work. I'm going to talk to the Cowboys right after this. No, I'm teasing, but don't try a brand new play. I want you guys to run the plays that you know have been working at the highest level. And if you don't have a play that you know actually works, get with someone in your market center and figure out what they're doing that's actually working, and then implement that into your business as soon as possible. And I want you to push really, really hard between now and the end of the years. I believe that by the end of this month, you can have some traction. You can have some new listings. You can have some new buyers. If you're still looking at your pipeline and that buyer was a C in June, it's time to have another buyer consultation with them so that you can figure out where are they today. Have I shared with them the 7 ways to sell? If it's a seller, that's a C. Have I shared with them all the opportunities that I have available, all of the valuable tools that I have available to make sure that I can move them from a C to an A? Can I move that buyer from a C to an A or a B to an A? We want to make sure that we are giving them all the information that they need to make an educated decision. I just talked to an agent the other day, and she wanted to know how I got a listing in her neighborhood. And she was like, I was going to email them 2 weeks ago. Well, if you're thinking about somebody in your neighborhood you were going to email 2 weeks ago, you better go ahead and call them today, because if not, somebody else can run the play on you, right? They can score, but this is the time for us to actually score. We've already practiced. We know what works. We know what doesn't work. And we need to make sure that we're using that at our highest level. And that's all I got for y'all today.
Melinda, thanks, coach. We're going in.
You're going in?
We're going in. Guys, there's 2 types of agents in this market. Those that are going to wait it out. Like Melinda said, take a breath, rest, see what happens, and watch their pipelines dwindle. And that there are those who are going to buckle down, do what they know they need to do, keep their chins up, and go on the offense. And I really like the idea. So playing on defense, you guys, is just keeping your transactions together. It's hanging on to those buyers in your pipeline and hoping to give them urgency. Is defense important?
Yes.
Yes. We also play defense. We play on both sides of the ball. But what offense is going to do, it's going to go do the activities that are going to fill your pipeline. And what I will promise you, sometimes we get tired because we're actually being sluggish. Sometimes what we need to rejuvenate ourselves is to get into action.